Hello lovely Librans, thank you very much for tuning in to this January 2016 reading for your Sun, Rising and the Moon sign. It's a general reading by me, Lorien Witch. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, crystal healer, various other things that I have up my sleeve, and it's a great pleasure to bring you these every month. Just to see exactly what goes on for you as a general guide in 2016, the first month of January. We are using the Wildwood Tarot. This is a new deck that I was actually sent as a gift by one of my subscribers and somebody who asked for a reading from me. So thank you ever so much, you know who you are. I'm going to thank you in every single video. It's the Wildwood Tarot, there's the back. And it's absolutely a lovely deck, absolutely lovely. So I'm really looking forward to doing this, and also we have the Earth Magic Oracle deck by Stephen D. Farmer. So let me have a look and see what is drawn to me. I did meditate as I was shuffling the cards, which is why I do that off camera, because you don't want me shuffling for about 10 minutes just humming to myself or whatever. So let me have a look. Pretty much sums up what I was feeling during meditation, I have to say. Again, we seem to have a little bit of a mixed bag, and they kind of want to say mixed nuts, but this, I'm being drawn to discuss this card first. I feel that some of you may have felt a little bit disconnected from your heart and chakra and everything. Like you've maybe been abandoned by something or somebody, maybe spirit, maybe angels, maybe something like that. Like you haven't got what you wanted and everything you try and do is kind of bashed back. Well, this is love and compassion, and I feel that you are going to be shown this month, but you have to be open to it. Don't be stubborn. Some of you Librans are really stubborn, and I think mainly it is a rejuvenation of love and compassion with those you care about, and with those who maybe you've not heard from in a while. So it's a really strong feeling of needing to reconnect there, and you will. And people will actually prove to you that they do care about you and love you, or the fact that you need to learn a bit more self-love before you can proceed. But that's just a general thing. Could be more for somebody who needs to hear it rather than the general population, but I'm just getting the word out there. If you're feeling a bit discontented, it's going to rectify itself, but only with your help. So that seems to be what comes through for that one, because in the first week of 2016 we have the Four of Vessels, which is boredom, but it is also kind of a disillusionment with what's been going on lately. It's almost like you have been hanging around, you've seen the same thing, same stuff, different day, and you're kind of like, look, I want to change now. I've been asking for a change forever, and I just want to be able to do what I want and to get what I feel I need and really get out there. So I think as well, with the stress of New Year, not everybody likes New Year, and I certainly think a few of you Librans don't like New Year either. You could be left in a little bit of a state of, okay, New Year, now what? Not New Year, new you, New Year, now what? So for those of you who may feel like that, or may feel a bit stressed about all the bills you have to catch up on and things, this is a case of just kind of be kind to yourself, rest a bit, see if you can get out of this phase. I feel like you will because of the next card, but it just means a little bit of understanding that you may feel this way simply because of the stress of the emotional time that you've just been through. Christmas is kind of an emotional time for a lot of people, so whether or not you've been full of the joys of spring or felt a bit under the weather, you could still be feeling a little bit of deflation after the holiday period, you know, like, oh, back to the same stuff. So don't worry, this seems to be passing, but you may also feel like you're kind of weathering a storm still, because we've got the lightning here in the background, and it all seems to be you're kind of stoking the fires, you're keeping the home fires burning, and that's good. I feel like you are going to use some of this power of the outside in your inner life, and you could be seeing everybody else, stormy weather, things like that. You could be saying everybody else driving themselves crazy, with some of the madness, and I think that's what you need to endure. You kind of need to say, right, this is my sanctuary, this is where I am, I'm gonna just kind of keep going with what I'm doing, and everybody else, no matter how wild it is outside, I'm just gonna keep going and try and maintain my way, because you don't need the madness of other people. You know, everybody has their own little madness within them, so you don't need other people's. So just kind of keep going in the second week. I feel like you may have sold yourself short on a few things, may have oversold yourself thinking that, oh, I can do this, and then with everything that's happening around you, you kind of go, oh, actually I'm just going to take a few steps back, reassess, and I'm going to endure it, and I am just going to come out after this madness has died down. And actually I think this is the week where the new moon is, so everybody may be feeling a little bit dark and inward, and you're just kind of like, here I go, stoking my fire, keeping warm, making sure that I'm okay during all of this. So it's a good card. Because we also have the Ace of Bows. Now from boredom, whoa, bit of a glare, from boredom and from tiredness and from kind of deflation, we have the spark of life back. So I feel like you may have the idea, you may have something that you really want to achieve here, and that you want to push forward and get done. Or at least you've started the seed, you've planted the seed in kind of wanting to let it grow, or you've got the spark again, spark of life, and you want to now see it come to fruition. So this is quite a good card really when you think about it. You've got a lot of things going for you. This actually I feel is leading up to the full moon, which is on the 24th of January. So this could be quite a strong, purposeful week where you go, okay, I endured all that business, and now I'm going to set and make my mark. I am going to stride on, I am going to do the best I can, and I'm going to, damn it, prove that I'm meant to do this. I'm meant to be here. Because this, and even in itself, this matches with this card, is the Woodward. And you know, it feels like he's got a bit of camaraderie with his animal here. And I feel like a lot of the times you may want to be a little bit more camouflaged in some certain instances, but this to me is a great deal of strength. This is somebody setting forwards. This is somebody who knows what they want, and you know, they've got an aid here, whether it's like a kestrel or a falcon, whatever it is, seems like you have eyes everywhere. And to me, the person who knows all will be able to have a lot of information as to what step they next take. Now there's a bit of confusion about whether this is the Strength card or whether this is the Justice card. I've seen a debate on this online about it, but to me, because it's Libra, I feel it's more to do with observing and then passing judgment, really. The Justice will fall in whatever favour, I mean mostly your favour, but you may be wanting to say, right, I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to do this because of this reason. And you do have a justified reason for doing it. Every step you take will be measured, every progress you make will be as a result of your calculation, of your weighing up the options and then going, right, I think it falls this way. So it's a very intellectual card for me, and with it marrying with this one, it's kind of like the spark of idea, and then making sure that the project book kind of comes up, you know what I mean? So from here to there, it's quite a bit of a leap, really. And I think during the endurance, you may feel a bit like, okay, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm doing, I know I've proved to myself that I can endure whatever madness is around me. I'm good, I've got an idea, I'm going to go, I'm going to, you know, make sure that whatever step I take is thought about, and I'm going to make sure that, you know, the people I take with me are worth my time. So that seems to be quite a good reading for you in general. I mean, this is the main message that they seem to be wanting to give you. Don't do anything out of hatred or out of animosity or out of frustration. Always do it with love in mind, if you can. I feel like proving yourself in these 2 weeks will result in a stronger end to January, so going into February it's going to be interesting to see how that lends itself to you. But if you'd like a personal reading on anything that you've seen here, or anything that you want some more guidance on, I do have a website which is linked below for you to arrange a reading with me. If you want to support the channel, you can donate or you can support me on Patreon. Thank you for those who already do that. If also you would like to just connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, email, whatever, all those links are down below as well. I really do love talking to you all and having you follow me and things, so it's really good. But in the meantime, Libra, I hope this answers a few of your questions for January. It's going to be really interesting to see what 2016 has in store anyway. But in the meantime, do take care of yourself, and I'll read for you in February.